Worth the Wait Part 2 is right around the corner with an estimated release in Q1 of 2026. Identity theft, as Zio called it, is bigger than Part 1, mainly focusing on grindable content to keep the player base entertained during the long wait between Part 3 and Part 4. There's a lot to talk about, so let's get into it. Starting off with gambling! Woo, let's go gambling! Gambling will be accessible once you get your first win and enter a portal by the helipad in the lobby. It will take you to a casino run by Ratch Jumper, accompanied by merch, inside of the cabin from Survive the Night. We've currently only been shown work done for blackjack and roulette, but poker may also be on the table. To follow Roblox's TOS, you won't be able to spend any real-life money on gambling, so gambling will be its own separate currency instead of kroner. The song currently playing is for the casino, Always Bet on Purple by Zero. We will be getting at least one new room type if the one being worked on is finished in time for the update. Methia and Citrine teased a cafeteria room for this room type. It looks similar to the upcoming quarters room type, which is said to probably be in the overhaul. The room type's name starts with an E and ends with an N, possibly being multiple words. Sovi, one of the writers, gave us these menus for what LRP and MRP eat, which may be related to this room since it's a cafeteria. Methia also teased a possible update to the Black Site Administration room type, with the computer saying, "I love environmental storytelling." Here's a few teasers from the community server that could possibly be for the new room type or admin update. The rest can be found on my Miro board, link in description, where I keep all my sources for the update. First, we have some teasers from Sovi of what appears to be a black and white photograph of two people with the caption, "My love, my life, my better half." Here's another black and white photograph of a familiar bowler hat, looking a lot like Mr. Lopez. Maybe it's in the same photograph as the previous one. Next, we have a colored image of what appears to be a fireplace mantle with the caption, "We should hang a gun here." This was followed by an image of someone with a white cowboy hat, possibly Director Kepler. We also have these drafts for possibly two new logos and this interview transcript of an anomaly, referencing the 3 rules of robotics. Now here's some teasers from Citrine that give more evidence for a possible Black Site Administration update. We have an image of Eric's face, a character who fell in a hole in the outskirts and is featured in admin presentations, a drawing of a divine matching the style of the whiteboards, a bookshelf, I'm at a loss for words for this one, it's just a bookshelf, and a minor firewall plot hole fix. Methia has been sending a lot of indecipherable teasers, so I'll just go over the ones I can discern. These icons which all have the same background, random bits of text, and this Navi icon, maybe being for a computer screen. We also have a mysterious box, a checkered wooden floor, text engraved on wood, and a Halo Division badge. Maybe these are for the new room type, or maybe Black Site Admin, or maybe something entirely different. Lastly, there's a possibility the back area will make a return, but no promises. As mentioned before, this update will have a lot of grindable content in the form of item skins, key charms, and non-canon modifiers. Most skins will be obtainable via a shop for about 500 to 1500 kroner, depending on how good the skin looks. But some will be rewarded to you for completing a badge, such as getting this flashlight skin for winning the main game. The models for fully upgraded items in the overhaul will also be skins you can get for completing the vault or purchasing them in the shop. Additionally, you'll be able to get skin packs for Robux, like this Rotten Coral skin pack. Here's a few of the skins that will be in the update. If skins break the immersion for you, there will be a setting to disable them. Key charms are little keychains you can attach to your items. They can be attained via a gachapon machine that takes 25 kroner, guaranteeing a random unknown charm, or you can get a specific charm for a higher price. The machine will supposedly be voiced in Japanese, mimicking how some Japanese convenience stores have a voice that welcomes you when you enter. There are a variety of different charms, some being from different games, such as Piggy and Innovation Inc. You'll also be able to get a chibi key charm pack with Robux, giving little chibi characters like the Splits. To help grind for kroner to buy these things, a very basic version of modifiers will be added and will work similar to doors, going up to 300%. According to Zeal, the hosts won't be coming with this update, so these modifiers are likely not canon, saving canon modifiers with the hosts for after the overhaul. In a recent teaser, a collab poster was seen in the background with Dozer from Grace, so the Grace collab is probably coming with this update, adding the enemies from Grace with the modifier, granting a badge and jumpsuits for beating this modifier. On Grace's side of the collab, they'll be adding a Rotten Coral Joey skin and a new trait. Alongside the Grace modifier, they'll be adding a modifier for Witching Hour, and one called Porous Walls, which may be related to wall dwellers. The UI will be getting a complete makeover, with the lobby UI getting 3D elements to it. You can check out a showcase of the new UI on the Urban Shade YouTube channel. This also includes animations for Sebastian when he gives you a document, animated by S Comics. You can also see that the FreeCam option is missing in the showcase. There's going to be an alternative to FreeCam which is said to be better than FreeCam. They will also be adding matchmaking so it's easier to get into public games. The showcase also showed a new Mysterious Benefactor badge description, hinting at some new lore. Zio teased this image on Twitter of a wooden mask that got quote retweeted by Draggy, creator of Conundrums Challenge and Dogwatch, saying, "I wonder who this is," with an image of Overseer, a main antagonist in their games, talking about water. Zio has Conundrums Challenge favorited, and the wooden mask looks similar to Conundrum, so this could be some sort of collab, maybe as a charm or Easter egg. Painting with Painter may be moved to the overhaul, instead being replaced with more dialogue options with him. Zio also mentioned adding more interactions with Navi. Infestation will get its HQ Mimic voice lines back, as well as being able to mimic Sebastian. If you wait long enough, the facade will break down, revealing Infestation's true voice, which is the same one from the Infestation and Painter plushie trailer. Deep Sea bunnies will now be able to loaf after being idle for a while, as well as pet versions doing the Tenna dance if you dance with them. In addition to the Grace collab, Pressure will be collabing with Innovation Inc., Pinewood Builders, and Blox Tales. You'll be able to get Pinewood and Innovation skins in the shop, or you could get them at a discount by getting a badge in one of their games. Pressure will be adding a tutorial Terry charm, and Blox Tales will add a Sebastian Solus NPC to Demo 5. Graveyard, Hunted, Vault, and 3 Knights of the Black Site will be merged into one place file. This shouldn't affect gameplay, but expect some small changes, like how high-grade items no longer have battery indicators. The battery indicators in the main game will be changed to show percent instead of just being a bar, and flashlights will be strappable to your shoulder by pressing F. The Homunculus. They might update Painter's rescue animation like they said a while ago. This no context teaser, a new game pass, and an OST teaser that's playing right now, posted in Zero's channel and is unrelated to gambling. Here's the background of the teaser. More documents will be getting small adjustments and extra pages. Pipsqueak's page in the Angler variants document has been written, but it's unknown if it'll make it into the update. Zio said there would be a lot of challenges, but it wasn't clarified whether this meant challenge badges or something else. A teaser for a door opening animation. Searchlights may be able to destroy lockers now. Some things that look like they should be animated may get new animations this update. The lobby is going to get a little bit smaller. Wall dwellers are getting a remodel to look less like the filth from Ultrakill. They may also be able to come out of floors, and Zio mentioned making them hide behind their wall plates when you look at them instead of running away, only fleeing if you stare at them for too long. The Identity Fraud encounter is a recreation of the 3 mazes from Identity Fraud. You will be hunted down by Stan, Kate, James, and Fraud. The mazes will be pre-made rather than randomly generated, and the enemies will presumably have roaming AI like the roaming enemies for the overhaul. Identity Fraud recently had its 10th anniversary update, which I recommend you check out. The update reworked the 3rd maze, including James. The new version of James will be featured in the encounter, and probably the 3rd maze reworked too. The anniversary update also added a new chase theme for Fraud, which is the same theme that was teased in the Pressure Contributor Q&A stream back in April. It's likely that the decoder will make a return since it has a very similar model to the radar from Identity Fraud, and the decoder's text when you hold it up is different from the icon in your inventory, saying Hunt Code Decryption Device Plus when you hold it up, and Morse Code Decryption Device Plus in your inventory, which might be related to the Morse code puzzle in Identity Fraud. Crooked's appearance in the Hunted was only a small look into his grand encounter, which has been planned since before the game's release. His encounter will focus on horror, with more teleporting, stalking, and spooks. He'll only spawn in single player. It'll be a one-on-one with you and the Crooked. No pipsqueak, no rebarb. He'll be very intelligent, and like the Identity Fraud encounter, he'll experiment with roaming AI. Some of his mechanics that were cut from the Hunted will make a return. They were removed from development because a Roblox employee said it would be too viscerally disturbing for kids. The encounter will be in stage 3 of the Reverie Parasite, which we may get to learn more about. We'll likely have to open a lot of doors in his encounter, since he's the reason you can't open doors without looking at them. His beret might also be available as a UGC, since it was teased a while ago with other UGCs that got uploaded. Hey, so as thanks for 1,000 subscribers, here's a voice reveal, which made this video a lot harder to make. So share this video with your friends if they like Pressure, and subscribe if you haven't already. I might do more voiceover content in the future for bigger videos like the overhaul and maybe a lore video. I want to try doing that. But part 3, depending on how lazy I am, I might just do text. If it's bigger than what we thought it would be, then I'm probably going to do voiceover. Fun fact, this video was a lot harder than it should have been because I was using Microsoft Clipchamp, the free version, which you have to pay to get backups of your videos, which led to me losing all my progress. And as a cherry on top, it would not load. It would stuck. It was stuck on the loading screen. So yeah, that was fun. I'm using DaVinci now. So yeah, yeah, that's the video. Bye. Ciao. See ya. Goodbye. Bye. Adios. Bye bye.